Hi, it's me again, and this is lesson 22. So today we're gonna learn about if structures, if I do or if I did. Now, let's come right into the lesson. Here, before we come into the lesson, let's see what we have to learn today. Firstly, you are given a situation when to use if. Next, there are two structures, if I do and if I did, for you to find the differences. And then next, we're going to learn about how to use it in the real life situation, like in letters, in emails, in some conversation. It's really easy. And lastly, we're going to practice it with some exercises on this slide, okay? Are you ready to come in? Now, let's jump into our lesson. I have a question of A. A asks, I have lost my wallet. Have you seen it anywhere? And I can say, if I find it, I will tell you. Or I can say, if I found it, I would tell you. So, what are the differences between these two? Differences? Okay, with the first one, it does mean there may be a chance that I can't find it. We call it type 1. And this sentence means there's no way I could find it. So, we call it type 2. Therefore, we can say type 1 is used when the speaker thinks this may happen now or in the future. Remember it. And the second type is used when speaker doesn't expect this to happen now or in the future. Okay, let's see the structures. We have if with present tense and the next clause with will. If, present tense, will. Okay. We have type 2 when it's not real now or in the future. We have if, past tense, and would. Okay? If, past tense, and would. Alright. So, I have a situation here. Can you guess, does the speaker believe that what he say would happen? Let's see. Do you know what would be fun? The boy said, and then his cat said, John, pay careful attention. The cat also said, if I did, would I be standing here? That means if the cat did, it wouldn't be standing there. We're gonna see how it is used in real life situations. Read these letters here. Read this letter here. And tell me which type is used here. Type 1 or type 2. Okay? Alright, you can see it is type 1. And why do they use only type 1? So here's the employees just want to persuade his boss or her boss that this might come true if this boss doesn't let him resign, right? Ở đây thì cái người nhân viên này chỉ muốn thuyết phục cái ông boss đó là cái điều này sẽ xảy ra, những cái điều này sẽ xảy ra nếu như ông ấy không để cái người nhân viên này thôi việc, đúng không nào? Okay, so we're gonna use type 1 to persuade others. Now, videos and tell me which type do they use and why do they use that type, okay?
Oh, that's good. All right, Phoebe. Okay. If I were omnipotent for a day, I would want world peace, no more hunger, good things for the rainforest, and bigger boobs.
Well, so you took mine. Chandler, what about you?
If I were omnipotent for a day, I'd make myself omnipotent forever.
Say, there's always one guy. If I had a wish, I'd wish for 3 more wishes.
Hey, Joey.
Joey.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Joey, what would you do if you were omnipotent?
Probably kill myself.
Excuse me?
Hey, if little Joey's dead, then I got no reason to live. Joey, omnipotent.
You are? I had no idea. I thought it was like a theoretical question.
Okay, so you have seen these videos, and if they were omnipotent for a day, that means nếu như mà bạn là một đức toàn năng này, đức thánh trong một ngày thì bạn sẽ làm gì, đúng không? Omnipotent là đức Chúa Trời. Okay, so which type do they use in this video? We say it's type 2. Okay, if I were omnipotent, đúng không? Were type 2. And why do they use type 2? Because it is just a theoretical question, right? It is not real. No one can be omnipotent for a day. When we just say a theoretical things, we use type 2. And now it's your vocab after these videos and activities. We have some new vocabulary such as omnipotent, as I have said before, like the God, okay? The vicious circle. Vicious circle, that means nó là một vòng tròn tuần hoàn, không dừng lại, đúng không? Next, we're gonna have resign from work. Quit one's job. To get depressed, that means you're stressed. You get depressed. Okay? And the last word is to have a marriage. To have a marriage or to have a good marriage. Okay? That means you're married and you are in a good relationship with your houses. So now it's time for you to practice with writing letter. You are the boss of the man in the last letter, remember? Okay? So imagine you are his boss and you don't want him to leave. Now write a letter to persuade these employees to stay in your company, including this reason. So comments down below so I will know what is your answer to this question, okay? So that is about today's lesson is type 1 and type 2. Type 1 with present tense and will, type 2 with past tense and would, remember? And the first one with happen now in the future, and type 2 with doesn't expect. So yeah, thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, just comments down below so I would know. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.